The founder of HYB labels, Bang Si-hyuk, has reportedly been moved to tears after witnessing BTS's Jin deliver a stirring performance of Moon during his highly anticipated solo concert in Dallas, Texas. According to several insiders close to the label, the veteran producer and executive watched the performance through a secure live stream and reacted with deep emotion, citing it as one of the most heartfelt moments in Jin's solo career. Jin, the eldest member of BTS, took the stage as part of his global solo tour, Run Seokjin Tour, which has garnered widespread acclaim for its personal storytelling, high production value, and vocal excellence. However, it was the performance of Moon, a fan-favorite track originally dedicated to ARMY, that reportedly struck a personal chord with Bang Si-hyuk. Bang PD was quiet for a long time after watching the performance, one HYB executive shared under the condition of anonymity. Then we noticed he had tears in his eyes. It wasn't sadness. It was pride, and something deeper, like he was seeing a dream being fulfilled in real time. The Dallas concert had already been described by fans and media outlets as one of the most powerful emotional highlights of Jin's tour, with thousands in attendance holding moon-shaped light signs and chanting along during the song's instrumental break. The entire arena was lit with soft white and purple lights, transforming the stadium into what many called a galaxy made for Jin. This visual and emotional impact did not go unnoticed by Bang Si-hyuk. Sources close to the executive revealed that he was especially touched by how Jin managed to not only showcase vocal prowess, but also create a space where fan love was made visible, tangible, and overwhelming. He always knew Jin had something deeper to show the world, another insider said. And Dallas proved it. Although Bang Si-hyuk has not made a public statement regarding Jin's concert, many believe his silence speaks volumes. HYB staff have confirmed that Bang PD sent a personal message to Jin after the performance, though the content has not been officially disclosed. Fans who learned of Bang Si-hyuk's emotional response have responded with warmth and enthusiasm. On social media, hashtags like #BangPD Proud of Jin and #MoonDallas trended globally, reflecting the shared sentiment between creators and audience alike. As Jin continues his solo journey, it becomes increasingly evident that his performances are not only milestones for his personal growth, but also emotional landmarks for those who have supported him since his early days. For Bang Si-hyuk, who has seen Jin's evolution from trainee to global artist, the Dallas moment was a confirmation of artistic vision realized. In a music industry often dominated by spectacle, Jin's Moon performance in Dallas, and Bang Si-hyuk's reaction to it, reminded the world of something essential. Music is, at its core, about connection. And on that night in Texas, the connection was undeniable. While Jin has always acknowledged Bang Si-hyuk's foundational role in shaping his career, sources reveal that the Dallas moment marked a subtle shift, not just between an artist and his mentor, but between two visionaries finally seeing each other eye to eye. A HYB senior staffer who was present during the live stream described the atmosphere in the company viewing room. Bang Si-hyuk didn't say much. He simply stood up after Jin sang the last note of Moon and applauded in silence. It wasn't for the cameras. It was deeply personal. In the following hours, it's been rumored that Bang Si-hyuk called Jin privately, not to talk business, but to talk as two people who had come full circle. Though the contents of the conversation remain confidential, insiders shared that Jin was reportedly emotional afterward and took several minutes of quiet reflection before continuing his post-show interviews. The power of Moon, in a new light originally released in BTS's Map of the Soul 7 album. Moon was Jin's love letter to ARMY, a metaphor that painted Jin as the moon orbiting the Earth, which represented the fans. While it was always well received, it gained new emotional gravity during his solo tour, especially in Dallas, where staging, lighting, and fan participation were timed perfectly. In this tour rendition, the song was arranged with subtle orchestral swells and softer acoustic textures, allowing Jin's vocals to glide with heightened emotional clarity. The stage was also adorned with a rotating moon sculpture that rose during the final chorus, while thousands of fans waved synchronized light sticks that sparkled like stars. For Bang Si-hyuk, who had overseen the development of that very song years ago in a dimly lit studio, seeing it reborn in such grandeur was reportedly overwhelming. Public reaction and speculation news of Bang Si-hyuk's reaction has sparked intense discussion online. Many fans interpreted it as a symbolic moment, a rare, unspoken acknowledgement from HYB's most powerful figure that Jin is not just an idol, but a fully realized solo artist. Some speculated whether this performance might push HYB to invest more in Jin's artistic vision, possibly even leading to a follow-up album or film project. The way Bang Si-hyuk looked at Jin's concert wasn't just like a CEO watching a product, said a Korean culture commentator on Arirang TV. It was the look of a father figure who had just watched his child become something more than even he imagined. Jin's quiet response following the concert, Jin remained humble. In his behind-the-scenes V-Live broadcast, he thanked the Dallas crowd for their warmth, but made no mention of Bang Si-hyuk's reaction. Still, attentive fans noticed he ended the live stream with an unusual phrase, "Hyung, I hope you saw that," which many believe was a subtle nod to Bang Si-hyuk. HYE has not confirmed or denied any of the details, choosing to maintain respectful silence, possibly to allow Jin's artistry to speak for itself. Conclusion: a moment that will echo what happened in Dallas wasn't just a concert. It was a reckoning. For Jin, it was about proving that he could stand alone. For Bang Si-hyuk, it was about seeing a promise fulfilled. For fans, it was the moment when everything, the training years, the tears, the sacrifices, felt worth it. And for the world watching, it was proof that even in the crowded universe of K-pop, a single moon could light up an entire sky. As the lights dimmed in the American Airlines Center on the first night of Jin's solo concert in Dallas, the atmosphere shifted from electrifying anticipation to complete, reverent silence. Then, with the gentle opening chords of Moon, a song originally released during BTS's Map of the Soul 7 era, something extraordinary happened, something no one, not even Jin himself, appeared to expect. In a coordinated fan project weeks in the making, more than 18,000 armies in attendance activated their phone flashlights and purple glow sticks precisely as the song began. But it didn't stop there. As Jin sang the lyrics, "You are my earth," the crowd collectively raised specially made galaxy banners that shimmered under the low arena lights, creating an illusion of floating stars and cosmic dust. The entire arena, from floor seats to the upper levels, transformed into a breathtaking galaxy, a living tribute to Jin, who once described Moon as a song dedicated to armies being the center of his orbit. The moment quickly went viral across social media platforms, with fans who attended the concert sharing emotional videos captioned with phrases like, "He looked up and smiled like he saw the universe," and "We made our moon feel like the stars." Jin, visibly moved, paused during the chorus, placing his hand on his chest and mouthing "thank you" to the audience. Cameras captured his tear-filled eyes as he stood momentarily still, seemingly overwhelmed by the surreal beauty and love being poured back at him. What made the moment even more poignant was its unexpectedness. Although fan projects are common in K-pop concerts, the Dallas Armies had managed to keep this particular one quiet, using encrypted group chats and encrypted cloud folders to avoid spoiling the surprise. "We just wanted Jin to feel what he's made us feel for years, seen, loved, and part of something infinite," said Emma Perez, one of the project's lead organizers. Fan forums exploded in the hours following the performance, with hashtags like #GalaxyForJin, #MoonInDallas, and #AryaOKJInTour trending worldwide on Twitter, Weverse, and TikTok. Fans described the experience as spiritual, healing, and one of the most unforgettable fan-idol interactions in BTS history. Even non-fans who stumbled upon the clips online commented on the emotional power of the moment, with one viral post on Reddit titled, "I don't even stan BTS, but this gave me chills." Jin's team later confirmed that the artist was deeply touched by the surprise and spent time after the concert reviewing fan posts, thanking organizers via Weverse for creating a universe he could walk through. The Dallas show will undoubtedly be remembered as one of the most emotionally resonant nights of Jin's solo tour, not just for the grandeur of the visuals, but for the unspoken conversation that passed between one artist and 18,000 stars.